Hey, what's up, guys? What is going on? What is going on? Hey, I'm making this post right here. As you know, I just started up another business. In this business, I'm going to actually build it up. I'm going to sell it off. This is what a lot of advertising companies do. This is what successful people do. You put a business together, you build it up as much as you can, get subscribers and stuff coming in, and then you eventually sell it off. There's a formula that we use when we want to build. We want to build a business and then sell it off. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call my advertising guy and let him know that I want to take this entrepreneur school, right? I'm going to use this entrepreneur school to teach entrepreneurs around the country. Hopefully we can take it, not hopefully, I'm going to take it global. I mean, people want to know how to become entrepreneurs, and I've been doing some real smooth stuff behind the scenes that I know it's valuable and people have paid for it. So I'm going to call my guy right now. Hopefully he answers. Just came up with the idea. So now what I want to do, I was looking at, here's the thing. You don't have to always try to create something new. You can actually model somebody else that's already doing it. And that's what I did in this game. I modeled things that I saw people doing, successful people. And I just did the same thing that they were doing, but I did it in a different niche. Or maybe I did it in the same niche. And I watched their whole formula. I watch people, I observe successful people. I guess that would be the biggest difference to me. And this is what I'm bringing, because I'm coming back home to Connecticut now. This is what I'm bringing to my hometown. And I'm just going to build a network of guys that want to be entrepreneurs, women that want to be entrepreneurs. And I'm going to do this entrepreneur school. Now, it's funny because, not funny, but it's ironic because this is the very business that got the attention of my mentor, Mr. Alan Schwab, the entrepreneur school. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, well, how come I'm not really using that anymore? And sometimes, life just goes on, man. You get so caught up in different things, and the things that are right on the table that can help you, or the people that are right in front of you that can help you, we don't even pay attention to. So I came back to the entrepreneur school talking with one of the women in my women's group. And I was like, wow, I can't run everything that I do. Like I don't want to be the guy out there talking about everything, because I got a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So what I do is I'll talk about it in the beginning, and then I'll pass it off to somebody that'll run that business for me. Then we build it up, and it's all about building up your database. And this is why you would want to have your own newsletter or your own magazine. So look, I'm from the projects, man. Like, who would think that I could do the things that I've been doing? Like, this has got to be something. It's got to be the God in me. So I just launched that entrepreneur school. So definitely check it out, because I'm really dropping some gems, man. I'm like, this is the stuff I teach my children, and so that they never have to worry about money. So, okay, we got the real estate deals going on. We got stuff coming in from the closeout business. We have the advertising going on. We got the consulting business going on. And today, this whole weekend, I might not even leave the house. I'm going to be on the phone making contacts. Contacts are important. Building relationships with people who are movers and shakers are important. So you can't always just work in your business, right? So many times we get so inundated with things and we only work in our business. You're working in your business. You're trying to do the marketing. You're trying to make the widgets. You're trying to sell. You're trying to collect everything. But in order to scale, you actually have to step back from your business and you have to work on it, not in it. We get so caught into working in our business that we leave out things and we forget things, and they start to slip through the cracks. Does it make sense? So once again, I started up something, y'all, called the Entrepreneur School. I first started it back in 2011. This is when the billionaire came into my life in 2011. And that name of that business caught his attention. And throughout the years doing other things and not having reliable people around me, like I can't do everything, so I just let that part go. So let me just put this, this site up here for you to check it out. Let me put this up. So I just launched this. Here's the thing, what I want you to understand. Here's the thing, real talk. You don't always have to set up a complete business to start making money. You don't have to have it registered. You don't have to have 10,000 or 20,000 in an account. These businesses that I set up, they're set up with, okay, this is what I'll do. I'll buy a domain name for 99 cents from GoDaddy. I'll get some hosting to set up a WordPress site, which is free. And I'll set up a landing page. Like if you look at that, like I'm literally giving you the formula. I'm giving you the formula to what I do to create a 10, 5-figure, 6-figure business. And all it is really setting up what's called this landing page, like you'll see when you go there. And then watch how I did it. I have the landing page, then I have a sales page, a sales letter, which basically tells you about what I'm going to do. And anybody who has anything that they are good at, and we all have the same gifts and passion inside of us, this is what I help people. I show you how to turn it into money, right? So you have that landing page. Then after that, you're going to see when you put your name and email, you're going to see how I set up my audio. You're going to see how I set up my video, and I got it inside of this pretty little, what do you call it? Tablet on the page. Now I can show you what I use to make it look like that, right? You don't have to be a Fortune 500 or 100 company to start making money. You just need to have a great idea, right? And this is what I help people with in our 20-minute consultation at flipmylifeclub.com. So it's not just about real estate. I'm a business dude. I do business. I talk to people who have ideas that they don't know what to do with them. And if I think it's something that we could profit from, I partner with them. It's not even my idea. You guys got to catch this. Somebody's got to catch this, man. So I've had the relationship with my advertising guy, and I'm going to call him this morning because off of my Angel. What's up, Angel? Right off of the Aretha. What's going on, Aretha? Eric, what's up? Daryl, what's up? Right off of the idea that I just put together. This is not even 24 hours, y'all. It's not even 24 hours. So now as I'm sitting there, see, and I always say, you hear me say, one thing leads to another. One thing leads to another. So I'm sitting back, and remember, people have already done things before you, so you can look at their thing and you can model it on how it could go together with your idea or somebody else's idea. Money's nothing but an idea. Money is nothing but an idea. So as I make this go through that process, I was actually, you know what I was looking at? Because I advertise in all these different magazines, I'm sitting and I'm looking at the people who are advertising in those magazines. And one thing I know is that if you're serious about business, you're going to pay to get your business out. Right? So I was looking at Success Magazine from Darren Hardy, right? Success Magazine. And that happens to be a magazine that I've advertised in before. And I know that as the editor of a magazine, I have another friend who's like an editor of a magazine, one of the Basketball Wives, right? And I'm going to call her up too. Actually, I'm going to call her today too. And I'm going to show you how to build a business off of an idea that just came back into my head less than 24 hours ago. And now, as you look around the landscape, you see what do people want? What's trending? Right? What's trending? Well, I can tell you this. I'm starting up the Entrepreneur School magazine. Entrepreneur School magazine. Because I'm going to bring some credibility to this. And I'm telling you, I'm going to sell off this magazine. I'm telling you, watch me. I'm going to sell off this magazine. Get a couple of $1 million off it. I'm going to build it, and I'm going to build it. So if you're on my Facebook page, you're going to see me keep Entrepreneur School, Entrepreneur School, Entrepreneur School. And here's the thing. Here's the thing which kills people's dreams. They can't, hey, Chris, what's going on, my brother? They can't stay focused on one thing long enough. I'm talking grow it for a year, 2 years. Build up the base. Build up the base of people that want to be subscribers. Build up your mailing list. Build up your database. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what business you're in. I don't care if it's my real estate. I don't care if it's my advertising company. I don't care what it is, an MLM. The only thing that matters in that business, the most valuable commodity that you have, is your database. The most valuable commodity that you have is your database. So what I'm going to do, I just took a fresh idea. Hey, good morning, Lorenzo. I just took a fresh idea, not 24 hours old. And I'm going to take this entrepreneur, you're going to watch me build another business. You're going to watch me hand it off to somebody else. You're going to watch us build a database. This is all old school stuff, man. This is where back in the days when Sears first started out. Sears started out, Sharper Image, J.C. Penney. The power of your business is in your database. And if you know nothing else about business, I want you to remember this and know this. When a business goes under, like I remember, well, I'm gonna show you one thing I did before. I'm gonna show you one thing I did before. Maybe this will give you an idea that will spring you into something else. There was a flower shop back home, back in Connecticut. Maybe it was in Bridgeport. Maybe it was in Bridgeport. And they were going out of business. Now I've known advertising. I have an advertising company. So they were freaking out, trying to get money because it was a little flower store, mom and pop, and they didn't know what to do. So people were interested in buying the flowers, buying the furniture. I was interested in buying the database. I went in at the time and asked to buy their database because they had been in business over 30 years in that town. They had a database. I tried to buy the database from them. They wouldn't sell it to me. But what they did do, they rented it to me. I became an affiliate of another flower place, sent out direct mail to the people on that list, and I sold those flowers to those people that wanted them, and those cakes are the 1-800, before 1-800 flowers really got big. And I rented the list and I sold it off. I'm sorry, I sold products from someone else because I had the list. So anything, when you talk about business, the heartbeat of a business is its database. Because without the people, you don't have a business. And most businesses are floundering because they don't take the time to build their database. So What I'm going to do now off of a brand new company, the Entrepreneur School, is I'm now going to create the Entrepreneur School magazine. I'm going to use very little money. This is my brain power. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So right now I have an advertising guy that I've been dealing with that's taught me the game. That said, okay, if I have an advertising company, not only can I advertise in different publications, but I also get a 15% discount off of the ads. Now you set up your own agency because everybody has something to sell. But I don't want to join everybody's thing. But I help you market your business. That's what the Entrepreneur School is about. This is the thing that got the attention of the billionaire in my life that eventually mentored me, Mr. Schwab. So I had the idea after looking at Darren Hardy, because you see all of his stuff on Facebook, and I'm sitting there like, Success Magazine. Well, I've actually advertised in Success Magazine. I've advertised in Home Business Connections. I've advertised in Entrepreneur. I've advertised in all of the big publications. That's how I get the mailbox money coming in. Different from the real estate. When you grasp this concept, it just makes a difference. So let's get on the phone right now. I told you, when I teach it, it's real. I do it myself and I teach it to my children. So I want to put together the Entrepreneur School magazine. Well, who has a list of all of the subscribers of different magazines? The advertising guy. This ain't rocket science. This is knowing how to hustle. I'm a hustler. And I know how to do business. This is that street smart. I'd rather have a street smart dude on my team before any Harvard educated dude. Give me a street smart dude that's been in the trenches. We're going to win together. And that's all I ever look for is other hustlers to come together in an organization with me. And I've mastered seminars. I'm talking about doing seminars where you're doing $2 million a weekend. That's what, like I couldn't get guys to come on, so I started getting the women. That's where we go back out. That's how we're lined up with Madison Square Garden for the next fall. Come on, guys, this ain't hard. This ain't hard. I'm sitting here right now in the basement coming up with ideas between a workout. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to bring in the Entrepreneur School magazine. I'm going to go buy some magazines, right? I'm going to go buy Success Magazine. I'm going to go buy Entrepreneur Magazine. I'm going to go buy those magazines. And this weekend, I'm going to call the people or email the people that are in there. They're already paying for advertising. I don't got to convince them they need to advertise. Now, I want y'all come into my magazine, which will launch on the beginning of the year. I've never done this before. Chris, you feel me, Chris? I've never done this before. But somebody has. Somebody knows how to do it. This is what my Rolodex is for. This is why you put quality people around you, experts in their field. Somebody's going to show me how to do it. We're going to launch for 2018 the Entrepreneur School magazine. I know some guys who set up some papers back in my hometown. I know guys was in prison and came home and set up newspapers, and now they're selling them all around every week, every month. Chocolate City newsletter. Come on. Come on. Somebody going to help me get there. This is the things that people won't do because you don't know the answer. I've never done it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so let me call my man right now. Hopefully he answers. Let him know what I want to do. And if he won't, I'm telling y'all, man, people be sitting around here struggling. I don't get it. I don't get it. But they're afraid to take action. And then you're afraid to get around some people and hang around some people and partner up with some people that all we do is take action. His phone is busy right now. I'm going to give him a call back. And then I have another database provider that I'm going to call her, call my girl Candy, right? Call Candy. Listen, Candy, I want to set up a magazine. You think these people aren't going to help me? So now I'm going to get all the guys who are already advertising, we're going to create another stream of income through a magazine. Some of you are entrepreneurs. You're probably going to want to get a magazine too. All I do is study successful people. Now I'm about to go start looking into some, what's his name? Claude Hopkins. Claude Hopkins had that big advertising company. He wrote a book on how he blew up the advertising. I'm a copywriter. You need people like us on your team. This is what I do. I write copy and sell products. And then I do real estate deals. We go after apartment buildings. We flip them. We wholesale them. Dude, like, you can do whatever you want to do in this world. Whatever you want to do. You just be letting fear stop us. Come on. Like honestly, when I get off the phone, since I know that Chris is a mover or shaker, Chris, we got to talk, because when I see movers and shakers, we got to connect, man, because I'm a mover and I'm a shaker. Man, maybe you come out and do real estate seminars with me. You know what I mean? Like, and like, honestly, like, in my culture, in my community, in my Black community, these men won't come together. And like, damn, like, the power that you have and the power that I have, man, when we bring that together, it's like the Wonder Twins. We can form anything. But so, you know, I understand people are busy in their own thing, but you're just one piece. This is an entire puzzle here. The places that you want, I got aspirations a billionaire taught me. So it's like, that's all that's in my mind. So I got to do big things. I need people, and I can't do it by myself. So when my own people don't help, I go to other people. They're the ones who've always helped me. Mr. Schwab helped me. He showed me how to get back on. He showed me how to make my first million, or not the third time. Like, come on, man. Like, my people, they're like, we're jealous of each other. We come on, man. That old stinking thinking, man. Stinking thinking. Like, not understanding that if you come together with somebody else that's a mover and shaker like you, y'all gonna have anything you want. And here's the thing. In the seminar business, when I first got into it, I watched everybody else come together and get paid together, while my people hate, talk. So I just said, I'm gonna do it myself, and I don't care what color you are. Come on, let's do it. Let's get this money. So now we're gonna branch out more into the advertising, right? I want a magazine now. I want my own magazine. He's busy. So let me see if I can call my other person here. Let's see if I have it. Like, if this stuff is not important to you, like legacy, here we go. I got Candy. About to call Candy, let her know what I want to do. All right. Like, this is why it's, you know, what's funny to me is that I'll try to introduce myself or say hi to someone on Facebook. This is why, like, it's not even real life, but anyway, I try to say stuff and people will tell me they won't accept my invite because I'm a stranger. They don't know me. I'm like, is that the stupidest thing in the world? Like, isn't your job to meet new people who can help you and who you can help? I don't get it. But like I said, guys, I'm a real hustler. So it doesn't matter if somebody wants to help me or not. I'm going to get what I want all the time, because I'm persistent. And there's nothing you can do to beat a man with a plan that's persistent. There's nothing you can say. I don't care. You can hate on them. I don't care what happened in their past. Nothing matters except me getting what I want. And I'm going to help somebody else get what they want in order for me to do it. Guys, we got to stop playing checkers in life. We got to start playing.
Thanks for calling. This is Candy Dunhill's personal voicemail. Your call is important to me. Please leave a detailed message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Candy, Cecil Jones here. How are you? How's the weather down there in Florida? I'm calling Candy because I have a new venture that I believe that we can work together and help each other with. Candy, I'm looking to start up my own magazine called the Entrepreneur School Magazine, and I need some of your assistance. I need some of your guidance. So give me a call, Candy, when you get the message. You can call me back at the number, the best number. Call me back at 313-451-3355, and I look forward to talking to you. Bye. So Candy's family has been doing this for 70 years now. 70 years. They're a mailing list, mail order company. And that's all they do is mail order. So they know every single, they've helped set up, they know magazines. The grandfather was in advertising. So Candy has that knowledge, and that knowledge is going to help me. Candy and I have done business before. Candy and I have a relationship. And this is what this game of life is all about. When you want to play real life Monopoly with somebody like me, it's about relationships. We got to have a relationship already. You just don't pop up out the blue and say, can you do this for me? No, let me know who you are. Let me see you. I want to know who you are, just like you should know who I am. Know what my heart is, know what my passion is, know what my purpose is. So in my seminars now, starting next year, we'll have our own magazine to sell. I got my own book, 2 of them, right? I'm helping other people set up their businesses. One of our students just got her first email back from the city. I'm sorry, from the county. What is it? Cumbersome down. I have students down in Atlanta area, right? So we're working to get the excess proceeds from the real estate, right? So we already starting to get responses back from that. So I'm going to show them how to take those lists from the excess proceeds sale, and then we're going to go and get that number. We're going to actually buy people out of their, not contracts, but out of their positions, right? We're going to buy them out of their position for 10, 20 cents on the dollar, right? So we get around all those, find those things. But back to this Entrepreneur School magazine and stuff like that. See, now I can promote my own stuff through my magazine. And then the way that it's the easiest thing in the world is to get subscribers. All I got to do is get a database of people who already subscribe to Success Magazine, subscribe to Home Biz, Entrepreneur Magazine, and now buy that database. I have that database already. I have a database for anybody in any business to help them blow it up. And I'm a copywriter. So if I put something on paper, your stuff is going to sell. I sell steak from paper when you smell the onions frying. These are the type of people that you want on your team. So I'm going to try back my other guy. I got Candy and I got Randy, right? So if you're interested in having your business inside of the Entrepreneur School magazine, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to buy a database of about 100,000 names, and I'm going to write some copy. I'm going to write a sales letter to send out to those 100,000 people to get them to become subscribers to the magazine. Because remember what I told you, in any business, the only thing that's viable and profitable is your database. Your database. That's how you build a business. Nothing else matters. All right, so let me call this other guy back. I'm going to get some answers. Listen, why am I doing this? I want to show people that there's nothing that can stop you. It doesn't matter about your past. There's nothing that can stop a man with a plan, with vision, who's persistent. Talent won't do it because people with talent are lazy. If you are persistent and you can come up with ideas, because money is nothing but an idea, and you can get around some people, you're not afraid to help somebody else out. You know the universal laws. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, man, it's still busy. Okay. That's unusual. I don't know if something's going on down in Florida there, but I'll try back later. If you're about growth, if you're about personal development, if you're about empowerment, if you're about unity, if you're about helping people, this is what the Entrepreneur School is all about. I'm looking to put together a faculty for not only the business, but for the magazine as well. That means now, see, when we help each other, I know how to get the big databases, actually sell them. Whatever you're selling, whatever your product or service is, we bring them in on the front end. We take them from offline to online. We show them how to better themselves, right? Now we're the shepherds. They're the flock. But you see, in my world, I don't want you to stay the flock. I want you to go through a period of growth where you now become a shepherd. See, this is different than church. You see, I don't want to hold you down in one little area. I want to help you go through your transition from a sheep in the flock to actually become, and see, we're going to learn this stuff. This is what we do. We learn it, and then we go back out and we teach it. That's my cross. We learn it, and then we do it, right? And if I can just get some people to understand this and let you know that you're getting on the team with somebody who's focused on billionaire status, that you'll get whatever you want to get to. But there's a formula that you have to follow. I've already done this a few times. I was going to say something, but I'm not even going to talk about money because I understand the universal laws. I understand seed time and harvest. I understand cause and effect. I understand divine laws of oneness. I understand this stuff. So we don't got to talk about money because we know that when you're taking action and when you're doing these things, that money is a byproduct of the way that we add value to the marketplace. And I'm just looking for somebody that else wants to add value to the marketplace, somebody that understands the universal laws, somebody that will take action, somebody that's accountable, somebody that's persistent, somebody that knows how to get what they want. And now we bring our forces together. Oh, come on, somebody. You want to talk about super friends? Nobody has to be jealous of the next person because everybody's getting it. Why can't we come together? I've already been doing the seminars. I already have products. I can command a room. I can get you to pull out your credit card. What service do you have? What product do you have? What can you bring to the table to enhance this? Why are we just thinking about ourselves all the time in our little world? And there's so much more out there. So much more. Sometimes I just want to talk to some real people. Sometimes I just want to know somebody gets this. Like, this is honestly real talk. The stuff I do daily, the students that I have, coaching people, talking, like, it drains me daily. Like, that's why I look for other leaders to come in and help out. So it's like not one person just totally giving of himself. We look for people. Listen, it's nothing wrong with being the sheep. It's nothing wrong with being a flock. But you shouldn't be a 20-year sheep. You shouldn't be a 10-year sheep. You shouldn't be a 2-year sheep. As you're learning, you progress, man. And as you progress, you start putting yourself in a position to go from that sheep to the shepherd. And the shepherd's job is to lead. Come on, somebody. But where are the leaders at? Nobody. The leaders that are already out there, I see them. But where are the other people that just say, I just need to get around somebody like that? I just need to see what they're doing. If they can just show me what they've done, and I do that. I show you what I do. There's no excuse. Man, like, people make life so much harder than it has to be. Like, damn, just follow the blueprint. We got the American hustle going on. You're selling people's dreams to them. You're saying, listen, it's not what I want, it's what you want. Let me help you get what you want. Let's package it. Let's put it together. Let's find out your passion. There's a specific formula that I use that has worked over and over and over again. From $200 clients to $10,000 clients. Same thing over and over again. But what do you bring? I'm always looking, what does somebody else bring to the table? Listen, this is like, I'm saying, look, it's like LeBron James, like, I want to take my talents to South Beach. Because he wanted to play with some other good people, because at the end of the day, the only thing that's important is the championship ring. So what is your championship ring? What are your goals? What are your desires? Coaches, some of you guys are coaches already. What do you really want? Because I'm telling you here, right now, right here in front of you is a solution. So maybe we should have some roundtable talks with entrepreneurs. Roundtable, maybe we need to do some, get on Zoom or something and do some real roundtable conversations with the leaders that are already doing it to discuss how we all come together and do our own seminars. Forget about some network marketing for somebody else. Do your own thing. We all bring something to the table. We all put our money in. We all put our expertise in. And now we go around the country doing this. Now we go around the world doing this. You got your advertising guy here. You got your real estate guy here. You got your copywriter here. You got your personal development speaker here. And some of you are the same thing. Do you see the power when we all come together? Come on, y'all. Real talk. Talking to the coaches. I'm talking to the leaders out there. I know what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? What are you willing to do? Chris, for real, Chris, I want to talk to you. We got to talk, Chris. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with the other guy, so I'll do this a little bit later on today. Let me tell you something about my lives, y'all. My lives are the lives when you see me go live. If you're not doing your own, you should come into these lives, because I'm really giving people power. I'm like saying, here's the baton. Here's the keys to the kingdom, keys to the city. Take it and give it to your family, and do it over and over and over as many times as you want. Do it. And the stuff that I give out, combined with what you already give out, how much stronger does that make your base? And now we start bringing in more subscribers. Right now, what I'm working on doing for the magazine now, the Entrepreneur School magazine, I want to put 500,000 subscribers in it. I want to put 500,000 subscribers in it within the next 6 months. That's a lot of paid advertising I'm gonna do. That's a lot of direct mail I'm gonna do. What if the leaders could come together and we could all put in, we could all share in the database, and now with some other people that are strong too, maybe we get 1 million subscribers in there in the 6 months. I'll write the copy. Somebody else write copy too? Let's do it. It's time, guys. Seriously, another year is going by. Another year. And even as a coach needs a coach. I have mentors. The coaches, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm just preaching to the choir. But how about us coming together, because we still all have dreams. We all have a dream. Mary, you have a dream. Denise, you have a dream. Jay, you have a dream. Lorenzo, you have a dream. Chris, you have a dream. Let's get around some real people. One common goal. One mastermind. One mind. When I was in the Marine Corps, we said one shot, one kill. One goal, one dream, one result. One dream, one result. For everyone to get whatever it is that you want. I got this Madison Square Garden thing going on. It'd be a shame if somebody who's listening to the sound of my voice, who has some talent and brings something to the table, couldn't come out there with me. Bring your people also. It's going to be televised. Like, we don't have to just sit around waiting for some church or some pastor or somebody like that to do something. We have the power. And once again, I know the leaders already know this. So isn't it time to open up our mind? Isn't it time to come together? Isn't it time to be the change that we want in this world and stop depending on everybody else, or stop burning ourselves out because we're all trying to run a solo race? What if we turn this from a solo race to a 4x100 or 8x100, where we can all pass the baton when we get tired, so we can go back and recharge and come back even better? And now everybody has their own audience that is attracted to them. But now you see us on stage and it's 8 of us, it's 10 of us. And we're doing something amazing, and somebody's resonating with somebody on that stage. Somebody who wants to be a sheep and go to a shepherd, somebody's going to resonate with one of us. And we control our destiny. I'm going to try this guy one more time. And after that, I'm about to get back on the phones because I'm following up with people, and I need to find out how to get this magazine set up. If anybody knows how to get a magazine, you've done a magazine before, reach out to me. You know somebody that's done it, reach out to me. I've never done this before, but it's not going to stop me. I'm going to do it. Entrepreneur School Magazine. If you haven't went to our website yet, I'm telling you, go over there. We can communicate through that. Entrepreneurschool.xyz. Entrepreneurschool.xyz. Why, Cecil, do you do the XYZs now? Well, they're 99 cents for one, but for two, there's an unknown variable, and I just like the unknown variable. I like to see what you're going to do when you don't know what to do, what you're going to do when things don't look the same as they always look the same. How do you bounce back from adversity? How do you create the exact environment, the exact thing that you want? How do you do it? That's the XYZ to me. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to call this guy one more time. Let's see what happens. Oh, see, this is the persistence of me. This is the persistence. Okay, still busy. So I left a message with one of my people, right? Good assist, Mary. Thank you for that. So guys, check it out. Like, honestly, this is not just being a part of somebody's thing. I want to talk to you. So the people that come in today based off of this call, when that first little autoresponder comes to you, like, shoot me an email back and say, let's talk, and shoot me your email. I'm going to be on the phones all day today. I'm showing people how to lay their business out, how to do this stuff behind the scenes, straight from home. You don't got to get up and work for nobody. Creating financial freedom, creating a life that you desire for you and your family. So that's it. That's it for now, guys. I went a little longer than I thought I was going to go, but at the end of the day, everyone has a dream. We aspire for greatness, and we have leaders that are out here, right here. Some of you'll see it now. Some of you'll see when I take this and put it on YouTube or put the video on Bing or wherever I put it at. You've been waiting for this. Somebody's waiting for this. Somebody's looking for this opportunity. Somebody says, I can bring my gifts to the table to enhance this. Somebody says, well, you know what? I want to be a part of this thing that you're building to go on Madison Square Garden next year. Somebody's going to speak up. Or keep doing what we're doing, staying in our limited world, our minimum world. And when I say minimum, it's not a knock on where someone is, because I don't know where a person is, but I say minimum in respect to how much we could have together. Maximum. Maximum. I don't want minimum. I don't want minimum anything. I want maximum. And I know that I'm going to need some people that are willing to step up their game. Even if you're a sheep right now, it's your duty to become a shepherd. It's your duty to learn. It's your duty to implement. It's your duty to lift yourself up. No one else is going to do it for you. Coaches, all we can do is give them the knowledge. All we can do is give them the application, show them what to do. It's up to them to do it. All right. So some of us get hard and get upset, because I know as a coach, sometimes you look and you're like, well, why isn't this person doing something? I know it works because it changed my life. I know it worked. The person who taught it to me, it changed their life, and it changed all of these other people's lives. And we get into that little rut sometimes, right, coaches? Right, leaders? And you're just looking at your people and you're like, how come they won't get it? Why are they sitting around waiting still? It's not us. It's them. It's them. We can't help every single person realize their greatness, realize it's so much that they need it like they need the air to breathe, and it forces them to do no matter what. It forces them to do what they said they wanted. But that's a part of our plight, part of our journey. So maybe we do need to have a leaders group, right? Where leaders can talk to other leaders, because at the end of the day, where do the strong go when we feel weak? And maybe when the flock sees stuff like leaders, their leaders coming together with other leaders in different industries and fields, they're like, oh my God, I want to do that. I want to do that too. Let me step my game up. Let me go from being a sheep. Let me go from out this flock. I need to get about this flock, and I need to become a shepherd myself. So with that being said, I'm a little bit thirsty. I'm going to get a little workout in also. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to be on the phones like crazy, right? Bringing in new business today. Choose ye this day. No one's going to do this for me. If I don't do it, it doesn't happen. If you don't do it, it doesn't happen. So that being said, leave your comment on this. Seriously, this might be one you want to share. Leave your comments. Let me know what this meant to you. Did it mean anything? Did it inspire anything inside of you? Did it convince you that you can be more, do more, and have more right now? Right now. No layaway plans for some place out in the sky. No, right now, we pull that God in me power inside of us. We activate it and we go forward. I'm looking for leaders. That being said, thirsty, hungry, and for those reasons, I'm out. Look forward to meeting new leaders. Look forward to speaking to you, Skyping with you, emailing with you, whatever the case may be. But it's time for some action.